Hello and welcome back to the Darlington the Prem, episode 9. So after that amazing finish in the last one, where we snuck a late winner in extra time, well, a late injury time, almost injury time equaliser, and then the winner in extra time, we now have the season review. So Ben Creamer was the sign of the season, and to be honest, my season kind of changed when he got injured. Josh Ayres came in, 4 goals. Tommy Neal, he was exciting in midfield. And we keep going down to the various other ones. So Tommy Davis, non-contract, didn't really play. George Harrison certainly didn't play. Sonny Singh came in late. He played a part. There's certainly some decent players. But Ben Creamer apparently was our signing of the season. Almost half the ground was sold throughout the season, so that's good. FA Cup, we had a mini run. Hereford knocked us out straight away in the FA Trophy. But most importantly, that P next to the Darlington. Come on, Darlo. And our season was basically based around those results there. So the biggest win, 5-1 against Kettering. And the local derby, 4-1 win was their match to remember. And as far as I'm concerned, goal of the season was Sadiq's. So finances, damn, doesn't look good. But with this in a different higher league next year, hopefully we'll get some more sponsorship coming in. Hopefully back towards the 70k level. And then a bit of merchandise. Kelly was our top shirt seller. Onto the team. The formation we started with. Sadiq, probably my player of the season. Lavery also had a great season. Hatfield, we won't ever see him again. His contract expires soon, and Donaldson came in and banged in lots of goals, 27 of them. Accolades then. Fans player of the season was Tommy Neal. Yeah, good. Creamer won the young player of the season and the signing of the season. Taylor Hart, the goal of the season. Donaldson with his 27 goals. Caden Kelly had 13 assists, and Donaldson was the man of the match. So Donaldson. Most goals in a league match, 4. Most in a match, 4. Lane Rowe with 5 yellows and a red. A fine season. Going up. Going up. So now we're on to what our team of the season, our best 11. A 4-4-2. That's probably how it was played out previously. Mitch Curry was in around last year. Josh Donaldson this year. Maxi Housen, Lane Rowe, Sadiq, Lavery, Kamanga, and Gandu, and Chibusi. So we can see increase in family. The core support went down. We've managed to increase our social media followers, so that's good. And hopefully we'll get a few more season ticket holders next year. So next season, they want us to play defensive, solid football, play possession, make the most of set pieces, play high tempo, work within a budget, and grow the club's reputation. And want us to avoid relegation. So we'll just accept that. They want to avoid relegation. I want us to win promotion. So I'd like to talk about Vanarama. We're going to need next season a good position to avoid a relegation battle. They're all satisfied with that. That'll do. I have nothing else to talk about. Enjoy your holidays. So the big question is, do we keep this formation? It sort of served us proud towards the end of the season, so it might be that we do. And then we just look to build around it. It's the Spennymoor game doesn't count because I literally didn't play anyone of any note, and we were fairly solid since using it. So we did literally only come unstuck in that game there, which seems to suggest it might be a useful formation if we can get someone like Ayres, of course. That's going to be the key to it. And there we go. So, ooh. Well, that's useful. Our 3.5 grand capacity is going up to £4,000. And it's going to cost us 25,000 with the grants. So, yeah, we'll accept that. Dominic Smith. This is a bid that my sporting director's put in. He's 6 foot. Is he going to offer us anything? He has played some Sky Bet League 1 for Shrewsbury. Rick Bester. Early signs of useful. We'll risk it. Let's see how much we can get him down to. Didn't really want to pay a signing on fee, but hey ho. So that might be our first signing. You've seen it, and we'll now get forward a few bits, wait, see if we can actually bring anyone in. Okay, we'll catch you in a mo. Right, so we've made it to the end of June. Contracts have expired, and we can see we're now left with, I don't know if I can do it, through to there. Pasiak, it doesn't count. Let's take that out. So we've got a squad of 12 players. We've committed to 10,000, so we've still got a nice £7,000 or £7,500 of wage budget. We have renewed, I think it was 3 contracts. So Tom Lavery, it was a no-brainer. He's been our best defender all season, so he has signed a new contract. Caden Kelly, we've had fun and games with him all season. He's missed a couple of games. He cries, wants to go on the transfer market. He plays a few games. He wants to come off the transfer market. And all in all, he signed a new contract, and he's here for another 3 years. So, Kalichi Chibusi, he's going to be our backup. He was adequate, but he's only 6 foot. I'm wanting someone a lot taller. And Dominic Smith came in. We saw that. That was a director of football led signing. He's in on 275, so it's not breaking the bank too much. There was one other player, I'm fairly certain, that signed a contract. And I can't remember who it was. Perhaps it wasn't. Perhaps it was just those 2. So, yes, we got 12 players to build around. The oldest of those is Jake Bickerstaff at 23. Well, with the exclusion of Dominic Smith, who's 29. So, Joe Oliver, Jake Bickerstaff, and Dominic Smith have our experience within the squad. Obviously, the likes of Lavery, Kelly, Donaldson, and Neil, and even Kamanga have all had, and Taylor Hart have had a decent season's experience. So they will be better. They'll be a year older, so fingers crossed. That experience will do them the world of good. We've still got, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4 players on non-contracts, and Max Howes is still around at the moment. So once Howes goes, that's going to save 1,200 quid. I think it's the 7th. There it is, the 7th of July. So just after a week after free transfer day. He will be around. Perhaps we're playing against Oxbridge just to give him a goodbye. Although that last minute or the extra time goal that sent us up is going to be one that we hopefully will live long in our memories. So I tried to renew Pasiak, but that was a no-go from Preston. They want to send him somewhere else. And we've now rolled round to the 1st of July. So it is the big free transfer day. So what we'll do is get the director of football and see who he can find and recommend for us. They'll do centre backs. No. So I'll start going through these, get these in on trial, and we'll see what we've got. So see you after I click through. Right, so we're making some progress with a few signings. We've brought in Tyler Fletcher. He's pretty decent defensive midfield. I don't really use that, but play central midfield, which is probably where he's going to be playing. He came in from Man United, so £625,000 signing from City. So it's looking quite good. We've spent a lot of money on him, £900 a week, but got high hopes for him. Carter Pennington, a real coup. This one, a really good 6'2" centre back, comes in from Liverpool. So 4-star current potential, which is good. We've got a 6'2" goalkeeper now. So Aaron Bott, he's come in. I've made him first choice goalie. Now just have to persuade Kalichi that he's not going to be around. Then we have a bit of a utility player. I've mainly got him, or thoughts for this guy, Basilo Reino Socolici. That's a mouthful as well, isn't it? He's 3-star of ability, and he's come in from Burnley, so he's most likely going to sit in the attacking midfield. And then the last one is Charlie Ondo. Target him as my target man up front. He's decent heading, decent jumping reach, and 6'1". Ideally, we want to be someone a bit bigger, but it doesn't look too bad. So we also have a few irons in the fire. So yeah, we've got a few negotiations going on at the moment. Nathan Simpson has agreed. We're just waiting on confirmation. I've delayed it for a week. He's more of a right winger, but he can play in that wing back role. So he is my option if I'm around. It might even be with Terrell as well. I doubt whether we'll get Terrell Angleman, who can play as the wing back. He can also play central midfield. So we'll see. Owen Gallagher, he's basically my key now. I'm not sure if anyone else is in for him. No one else is in for him. So we've got a strong chance with Gallagher. We've offered him 625. So fingers crossed he signs. That'll be him and Kwanja as the left wing backs. Gio Lurio, the Angolan from Bolton. So we've offered him a contract. We'll see if anything happens. Altrincham are sniffing, but is not their first choice. And the director of football's just come in with Adam Abbas, who knows what he's like, but he looks quite quick. Well, he could be quite quick, and he could be able to head the ball. And at 6 foot, we'll see. But he's in from Burnley. He's on 250 quid apparently, so we'll see. Not sure if that's going to go through or not. We've got £6,000 available. With suggestion we've spent 4 of that, so there's still a couple of grand potentially left. I would quite like to get rid of Owen Cushion. That'll free up 600 quid. He's not going to play. In actual fact, anyone around? No. Let's just offer him out. Bargain price. Kalichi Chibutsi. I've stuck him on the list. He's not going to be the important player that he thinks he is. I tried to drop it down. He got upset. So I backed down a bit and then stuck him on the transfer list. So I'm thinking Aaron Bott's going to be my number 1. Potentially we're going to have to get another centre-back. Kieran Thompson. He's in his non-contract. I don't think he does it. And then we've got Cole McGee, who, yeah, that's another one that really doesn't offer us anything. So while we're here, we'll stick him on the transfer list. Then midfield. Oh, we've just got so many young youth team in there at the moment as well. So we're playing friendlies. So up top, who have we got? Donaldson, Ondo, Bickerson. So yeah, we do really need another striker. So if we do get one coming in, then that'll be decent. Ideally, I want a nice big lump, but we'll find. We'll see what this guy, the director of football's found. If he's any good, then we'll get him to sign on. If not, it's another one that we can just delay, and then only sign as a last resort. Right, we'll leave it there. We'll try and get a few more done before the start of the season. Okay, so we've now completed the summer and we've brought in a few more players. So Gio Lurio has come in. I don't know if we saw him last time, but he's there. He came in from previously at Bolton. One of the key ones, Owen Gallagher. This is one of the ones that was a pending. Unfortunately, the coach summary thinks he's a lot worse than the scouts, which is a shame. But decent Vanarama national. We've now got 2 players in that position. Nathan Simpson came in. He's more of a right winger, but can cover there at the wing back role. So we've got a bit of cover there. Terrell Angerman, a real important signing. He's going to be one of the driving forces. He actually signed on. He was one of those we were waiting on. And then we've signed Sam Walker. He's a 33-year-old goalkeeper at 6'6". So a big old lump, and he might just be what we need. So we brought in 2 goalkeepers over Kalichi. So we've got Kalichi on the transfer market. Don't know what's going to happen there. And this is the director of football's signing. And he doesn't look too bad, to be fair. He's 6 foot. He's got a decent head on him. Can finish. He's only just signed, £250 a week, so he's not too bad. Certainly for a 4th option off the bench. It's shaping up quite nicely. So we've still got a few players in on loan. I don't think any of them are the best one is Jack Griffiths, the previously of Stoke. I'm thinking I'm just going to leave these for now. I've got 3 players, I think, that are currently on the market. Kalichi Chibutsi, he's there. He's probably 3rd choice now. We've got McGee, wherever McGee is. Is he showing in the team? No. Can't even see him. Oh, there he is, Cole McGee. So he's one that's unwanted. We're trying to get rid of him. And finally, Owen Cushion. Oh, there's some interesting Cushion. Yeah, I don't mind him going on loan. If they're going to start paying some dosh, that's even better. So there might be some movement there. So if we can get rid of 1, 2, or all 3 of them, that's going to free up some wages. But we are currently under budget. We're at 16,500. So we've got £1,000 or so to spare. So we'll just keep that in our back pocket, and hopefully we'll get some scout reports. We're not actually doing any scouting. We had a £20,000 budget, and it's already down to 9,000. So the scouts are working away. Looking for players. Going around, but hey ho. I'm not touching the scouting at all. So yeah, £20,000 budget. It's already down. So finances wise, sponsorship, the main kit sponsor was 17,000 last year, so it's gone up to 24. So the first season I was about 75 grand's worth of sponsorship, so we're still down on that. Debts, we've got the bank loan for the stadium improvements, but that is it. And talking of the stadium, it's now a 3,998 capacity. So I've promised 500 extra, and we lose 2 people on the capacity. But hey, it's a little bit bigger. Hopefully we'll start filling it. I've not seen any season ticket numbers. I suspect it'll be around about the 900 again, but we'll see that as and when it comes. So that's it, and we'll be back tomorrow with the start of the new season. So thanks for watching, and hopefully see you again soon.